Coming up from the parking lot.
Thank you, everybody.
Can't talk yet. Just a minute. Just a minute, yeah. Right in the back or in the front? Nice to see you. You tied your hair. You did too. Good job. This is the last one? Yeah.
We got over it.
Oh, where's your baby?
Yep, I know. I was told.
No! You are not here. You are! You are here! No more time. Sure.
What was your initial reaction to your surprise?
Surprise, total surprise. The room is just filled with all the people I love, and life is good, including this guy.
Like, you know, like, I know you're not. I saw Carl and I was busy. Hi, Charlotte. How are you? Remember Mary from Michigan? Mary from
Happy birthday, Judy. I've had such a great time being here, and I can't wait to be here for next year. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Judy.
Happy birthday, Judy.
Happy 75th. It's such a pleasure to be here. Thank you for making my father so happy, and it's a real honor. And just love you guys, or love you, and you know, again, honor to be here. Happy birthday, Judy.
Happy birthday, Judy.
All right, love you.
Hey, Judy. Happy 75th birthday. Can you believe we're this old? It goes back quite a ways, Judy. Beechwood Circle, when those kids were playing together. Steve and Mike and the trauma of losing their little plastic soldiers down the drain. That's the time when we were really doing the mother role. And now we're just having fun. Congratulations. Love you.
I'm just going to double down on that. We've known Judy for it'll be 39 years this summer since we moved in, and she was almost our next door neighbor. So we've kind of watched her grow up. And so happy birthday, Judy.
I just want to wish my noodle sister of many years a happy 75th birthday. We wouldn't have missed it for the world. We miss you spending time with us in the winter, but we totally understand why. Love you, Judy. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Mom. Love ya.
Happy birthday, Mom.
Happy birthday, Mom.
Happy birthday.
We all love you.
Love you.
Jerry and Jean Naminsky would like to wish a very, very happy 75th birthday to our favorite camp counselor at Camp Vanderbilt. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Okay. I was going to talk for him, as I always do, but I don't really need to. Happy birthday, Judy. We've learned so much as this party's been coming together. I'm a little concerned because we've figured out how really good a liar that Ken is. But one thing that we know that he wasn't lying about is how happy he is to have you in his life. And we feel the same way to have gotten to know you. So all the best, and on and on.
That says it all. That says it all. And I don't want to wish her a happy birthday. I want to wish her a wonderful birthday.
Jim and I would like to wish you. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, no,
That's the wrong person. Judy, Nance and I would like to wish you a very happy birthday. Cannot believe how lucky Ken is to have found you. You are a wonderful person. I'm sorry we missed dinner last night and the movie, but we love you very much. Happy birthday.
Judy. Happy birthday.
Well, happy birthday, Judy. Hope you're having a great day. It was a nice surprise. I could see it on your face. And this is the Paw Paw Lake group sitting here just having a ball. And here's the next one.
Happy birthday, Judy. Hope you have a great day. And I'm looking forward to playing cards again this summer. This time you and I are going to win. Have a great day.
Happy birthday, Judy, from Jim and Charlene. Hope you have a great day.
Judy, what a special time to be with you. It's a beautiful, the flowers are gorgeous. That's all I have to say. I think these flowers are just beautiful. And most important, have a healthy, healthy year.
Happy birthday, Judy, from Sue and I. The best ships are in the sea. The large ships are in the sea. The small ships are in the sea, but the best ships are friendships. So here's to you and me. And Sue, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Judy. I'm so glad that you were surprised. Ken's a little devil, isn't he?
Hi, Judy. Happy birthday to you. I just wishing you young kid, you only 75. I just got you by a few. I just turned 81 a couple days ago. So I got you by a bit. But happy birthday to you, and what a wonderful day and a wonderful party. Thank you. See you back in Michigan. Have a good one.
Judy, hi. I'm so happy to be here to celebrate your birthday with you and all of these wonderful, amazing people. It's so wonderful to be here, and we love you so much, and look forward to being here again for number 80, 85, 90, and so on and so forth.
Hi, Judy. Happy 75th. I was there one time a few years ago. Anyway, I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day, and we sure enjoy spending time with you. Again, have a beautiful 75.
Hi, Judy. Happy 75. It's been wonderful to get to know you over the past few years, and I wish you the best of everything today and always. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Judy.
Happy birthday, Judy. It's great to be here. We're very honored. We're at the very elite table of our golf group, which is terrific. And we wish you all the best happiness, success, and health in many more years.
Here, here.
Here, here.
Hello, Judy. All the best to you. Best way to have family and friends on your 75th is great. It's always great trying to keep up with you when you do your walk. I wish I could do that too when I'm 75. Looking forward to seeing you tomorrow morning. Business as usual. But again, have a great day and all the best to you.
Happy birthday, Judy. We're so glad that we're here to celebrate with you and your family.
Happy birthday.
Hope to be here with you to celebrate your 80th. It's so nice that we had an opportunity to meet you and Ken, and we cherish your friendship. Happy birthday and have a great year.
Hi, Judy. It's the noisy folks from upstairs. Happy birthday. Happy 75th. Our only regret is that we've only known you for 2 of the 75 years. What happened to all the others? We would love to have known you during those extra years. Have a happy birthday and take it easy on Ken. He really was working hard on this. He almost broke down several times in our garage while he was getting this organized. I almost punched him in the teeth twice. But aside from that, it hasn't taken any time at all to get it organized. Love you a whole bunch. Happy birthday.
Kathy missed the first time when we went around the table. We all wanted to wish you again a very happy birthday. It's too important a time not for both of us to do it together.
Happy birthday, Judy. Many, many more.
Thank you.
Happy birthday, Judy! This was so wonderful, and I feel so lucky to have been a part of such a fabulous celebration for a fabulous person. The amount of love, now I'm gonna cry, the amount of love and joy that I think you brought into Ken's life, which we have experienced a lot of that in return from him, has just been, it's been life-changing in all the good ways. And we are so excited for you, and so excited for the life that you guys have together, because this is sort of the last segment of your life. And I just am so happy that you have each other and the love that you bring into his life. We see that, a true reflection of that, and we're just so happy to be a part of it. So thank you. We love you very much, and we're so happy to have you in our lives. Happy birthday!
Judy and Ken, as I went around the room, your friends and your family members had a lot of very beautiful things to say to you, Judy, on your very special 75th birthday. And I know that, Ken, you worked very hard to put this together. And I know that you'd like to say some very special comments to each other.
I love you.
And I love you too. Happy birthday, baby.
I'm going in.
I got a few things I would like to say. First of all, I want to introduce the family. The 2 boys, Mark, he just turned 60. How many people are doing mental math right now? Judy's 15 years old. Well, Mark is the oldest.
I told you I was a child.
And then Michael, the second old, is the youngest, actually. And then Dawn, Mark's wife, of course. And then Katie.
Hi.
And Judy's granddaughter, Brittany. And I also like to introduce my son, Stephen, my granddaughter, Charlotte, and my fantastic daughter-in-law, Heather. So now you know what
Mr. Photographer. Back to me. Just 1 second. Please. Uh-oh. My other kids. I love you.
All right, also before you leave today, there's a number 75 back there is we're using as a guest book, so hopefully everybody will sign it before they go. That was number 3 on my list. And let's see, we've had lunch. If I didn't have a list, it wouldn't work.
You would be King Kringle if you didn't have a list.
I think Mark wanted to say something. Did you want to say something?
Already?
Well, no, we can wait for a while.
Why don't you put it in the order you're going? You got your, I don't want to mess you up.
Okay, there are some birthday wishes that were sent down. Judy belongs, as you know, to a bridge club up in Michigan. And the bridge group sent down some fantastic birthday wishes. I'm going to read a couple of them, but not all of them. To start with, happy, happy birthday, girlfriend. I wish I was there to celebrate with you, and that's from Lois and Joe Steppich. And then from Joyce Parisi, I remember many years ago, Judy welcoming myself and my dear friend Diane to the lake every summer at the beginning of the season. We had lunch at her pool and really felt part of the circle, and not just Phipps. I still feel welcome from Judy. Many, many more happy birthdays, Joyce Parisi. And I can only think of always the lady. She's always has a smile, is very considerate of others, and is perfectly dressed. Happy birthday. We are very happy for you, Tony Engel. And then, there's a big bridge club, so I don't want to read all these. My dear friend. My dear friend, you are perfect. Wait a second, hold on. There's a mistake here. My dear, who said you're perfect? Anyway, my dear friend, you are perfect in every way. Pardon? My dear friend, you are perfect in every way. Well, except for your lack of a bridge face. Happy, demographically significant birthday. Wish I could be there, Casey. Okay. And then Lois Phillips did a whole poem for you. And I'm just going to read the first verse. Judy is happy with life and accessible to many. She is polite and kind and always pretty and pink, as well as youthful in spirit. So, anyway. And so you can read the rest of these when we get home.
Oh, I will.
Okay. Is there anybody in this room who would like to say something about Judy or to Judy?
She's our favorite camp counselor here at Camp Vanderbilt.
Okay.
I love Camp Vanderbilt.
All right. Are you ready?
No, I can say something.
Okay.
I'll fix it.
All right. Here's the mic.
Just so you can project. Can you hear me? Can you? I know. Can you hear me back there? Can you hear me in the back row? Am I loud enough? Am I loud enough? Well, like 2 minutes ago, Ken asked me to give some big fancy speech, and of course, when you get asked 2 minutes ahead of time, you can't prepare, so you get a little nervous. So, you know, when we get nervous, people, what do before they give a speech when they're nervous? They kind of like imagine things to the audience. And a very popular thing is to imagine everybody in their underwear. Oh. Not pretty. Scratch that. Forget the underwear thing. Okay, so then you do other things. You look around, find people you know, like the specials over here. I know the specials. So you make eye contact with the specials. If they're like doing one of these dozing off things, you know, uh-oh, I lost them. So you look to the special and say, you know, give me some good eye contact. If they got their smiles going, you know you're doing good. Then you also like maybe ask the people some questions and get their brains working. So Mary had a birthday the other day, right?
I did.
Okay, I'm not going to tell you how old Mary is, but for 3 days, she's older than my mom.
3 days.
Start thinking. If I got you thinking. The other thing too is you like leave the podium, right? You come out here in the audience, so you can start moving your hands around. When you get nervous, you can move your hands. Okay, right? So if you get nervous, you can move your hands around. So if I start doing this, so maybe like point or something. Okay? Get your hand down. So a little history of Mom. Okay, Mom. Okay, February 20th, 1942. Judy Ann Castell, was born in Pontiac, Michigan, to the proud parents of Robert Sherman and Elizabeth Jean Castell, Pontiac, Michigan. She attended Pontiac schools. Hey, P-O-N-T, T-I-T-I-T-I-A-C. Go Chiefs. Did you remember the Chiefs? Probably not. Okay.
They're a strange family.
She graduated in 1959. She attended Michigan State University.
Go green.
Go white. Go white. Hey, good audience here. See, we got eye contact. I love it. You're hanging with me here. She met her husband at the time, Roger Smith, Edgar Roger, and they moved to Hartford, Michigan, Marion Avenue. So they could be a stone's throw away from the business. Literally a stone's throw. You could hit it from Marion Avenue. Yes. Then April 8th, 1963, they had a baby boy. Bing, 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 bing. That's me. Shortly after that, they moved to Schaefer Lake in Lawrence, next town to the east. Right? Right. About, well, I don't know how old I was. Well, I had to be 5. So they were, what, 1968, give or take, we moved to Waterville, where she's at still right now. Beechwood Circle. I think it was 450 Beechwood Circle to put a house number on it. Something like that.
First house, yeah.
First house in Beechwood Circle. So now we're at Beechwood Circle, now we're in Waterville. What's that bring us up to? That brings us up to, I think, April 25th, 1971. Number 2 arrives on the scene. And we're on Beechwood Circle, and we love Beechwood Circle so much that we move around Beechwood Circle. We go from one side to the other side. We're in a house, I don't remember the number of the house, but that little house we were in there for like a year.
Yes.
It was a fun house.
Graff's house. For those that are from Waterville,
Mhm.
yes, we lived
Yep.
there.
And then we moved across the street to 722, well, at the time it was 168 Beechwood Circle. They changed the number to 7228 Beechwood Circle. Okay, now we're at, we're about 1973, give or take. Somewhere in there. Does that sound about right? 4. Was it 4? You're right, it was 4. Okay. So project forward and things happen, things go on, and we move here, we move there. I'm trying to think of the order here. Can't remember what happened first, but I think you got your first job at the Waterville Public Schools. Don't remember the times and the dates and the years and a lot of these things, but somewhere in there. And around that time, our dad passed away. And then Judy left Beechwood Circle and went to 7707 Shore Lane. Okay, so now we're at 77 Shore Lane. I don't remember the year, but something like that. And she's still at the elementary school, having a good time there. Eventually went to the middle school, correct? That's time. But you were scared at first. Remember that? You did not want to leave. So now she went to the middle school. And then now we're to, I don't know what year that was. And we retired how long ago? 5 years ago?
10, no.
10 years ago? Wow. Oops. Lose track of time really fast. And now we're at I said 7707 Shore Lane. You were actually 7707 Forest Beach.
Right.
Then to 7707 Shore Lane. If you like that number, why change it, right? Just change street names. Okay, now I could go on forever, right? 75 years, 3 years younger for a while than Mary. 3 days, I said years. See, yeah, I'm getting nervous. The arm's going. Calm down, okay. So now we're there, and I could go on forever, right? We could go on, we could talk about all kinds of things. Well, you know, what else happened? I mean, I got married, my lovely wife, Dawn. Mike got married to his lovely wife, Katie, right here. We had kids, we have 2 kids, Olivia and Carter. They can't be here. Mike got a kid.
That's right.
Brittany, her significant other, Nick, is sitting right over here. They're together. I don't know how, in what capacity, but they're definitely together. Okay. And we can talk and talk and talk. I can talk all day long. You don't want me to do that. I don't want to do that. But I got to give you something. So I was thinking, you know, because Ken asked me 2 minutes ago to do this. I wasn't prepared for any of this stuff. This is all ad lib here.
We're doing well.
I'm trying. The arm's still going here. So I think, what are we going to think? You know, we're on this planet. There's what, 7 billion people of us? We want to make a difference. We want to leave a mark, right? And how do we leave a mark? We got to do something we leave behind, because that's what we want to do, right? Otherwise, we're just one of 7 billion, a little tiny speck, a little green to see it. So I thought, well, what does Mom do that really stands out? So this is not a roast. Sorry, we're not going there. So I thought about, wait a minute. So a lovely lady in our life, her name was Aunt Marge. And Aunt Marge, everybody loved Aunt Marge. Aunt Marge loved everybody. And she was my brother and my aunt. She wasn't from Mom's side. But Aunt Marge, she got older and she got Alzheimer's. And Mom didn't want to put her in a home. So she was going to do whatever it takes to make sure Aunt Marge didn't go into a home. So my mom, I'm trying not to cry here. My mom took care of my aunt. She would drive over to Hartford, next town over. It's only 5 miles, but still. I think every day she could. After school, she'd go over and take care of Aunt Marge. And you can imagine a lady in her 90s, that's how old Aunt Marge was. She needed help doing things that, God, I would never dream of doing or could do that she did. And she's not even related to this lady. Anyways, eventually, because the trip to Hartford got to be too much, she bought a house in Waterville and moved her into the house just down from her house and further take care of her. And she'd take care of her and take care of her until eventually Aunt Marge had to be put into a home. But that's the way Mom was. It didn't have to be a relationship, related to her. It didn't matter, because no different than when she was at the hospital volunteering, no different than when she took her job at Waterville. She took a job at Waterville as a teacher's assistant. And you can say, well, teacher's assistant, don't need a degree for that. Well, you don't. But she went to school every day, all day in special ed. And the teachers that were there in class, I don't know if this was planned or they just couldn't handle it. The school said, no, we can't. But the teachers that were actually there, that had their degrees, they were only there a half a day. But Mom was there all day long with these kids. So no degree, but a giant heart. And that's the way Mom was. And there's another part to the story. This same little house at 7707 Shore Lane, not much later, my mom moved in there. Short of that, our grandma became sick. And she moved Grandma over to 77 Shore Lane. And guess who took care of her? My mom did. And I really don't know if she thought about why she did it, but I think she wanted Grandma to be by us, not just her. And I'll never forget the day that when right over the house, Grandma was really, really sick, and this happened in a very, very short time. My mom invited me over, and I was there in 7707 Shore Lane when my grandmother took her last breath. And I'll never forget that.
I love you.
Judy Smith, great mom, a great person.
That was fantastic, Mark. Thank you. Michael, it's your turn. It's a tough one. You want to wait for a few minutes? Let you wait for a while.
I'll wait for a while.
Okay, that's fantastic. Well, we've heard something about Judy, and I think we're going to learn a little bit more about Judy. We have a game called Judy Trivia. All right? And the way the trivia works is there's a basket right here full of questions. And I'm going to pass this around. You take a question out, and you're going to read it. Now, during the time that you're reading this, she has 3 opportunities to say, I don't want to answer it. But the person that's reading the question will then have to answer the question themselves. All right? So I'm going to...
Do a trial run. I'm a slow learner.
Okay, we're going to pass out a question, and somebody's going to read it.
Okay.
Now, if you don't want to answer the question, the person that read the question has got to answer it.
Oh, fun.
Okay? So you
can only deny 3 questions.
Yeah, just a maximum of 3.
Maximum of 3, so be fair, be choosy. Yeah.
No. Okay? So, you want to pass it around, just one at a time.
Why don't you take the microphone as well?
Yeah, that's a good idea, yes.
Okay, so we will start here.
We're going to start here? Okay.
Okay.
I'll go.
Oh.
Okay.
Go ahead. That's fine.
Boy, I got a humdinger to start with. Judy, are you high maintenance?
Oh, hold on. I'm going to answer this one. Judy, you don't have to answer this. The answer is yes.
Explain.
Oh.
Yes! Double yes!
Judy, what is one guilty pleasure you enjoy too much to give up?
Pleasure. I'm not guilty about any of my pleasures.
Good answer.
Looks like that's the answer. Nothing wrong with that.
I'm into pleasure.
Judy, if given $1 million, would you strut a thong on Vanderbilt Beach for the day? For $1 million, would you wear...
I get it now, yeah. I get it.
Yes. Anybody got $1 million? I'll go get a loan now.
Hey, Judy, would you consider yourself a bit of a rebel?
Sure. Yes. A rebel I am, or want to be at least.
Judy, if Ken suddenly got busted for tax evasion, you listening, Josh? I wanted to flee the country, assuming he had a good escape plan, would you go with him?
That's a good one. Yes.
Good answer.
There's the rebel right there. Yeah. Well, Judy, and if I had to answer, I'd go with them too. What the hell?
Can you hear her back there?
Judy, what kinds of things make you laugh the hardest?
My noodle girls. Yeah. She's a noodle girl. We'll explain the noodle girls. We're a bunch of girls that go out on the lake on Wednesday afternoon at home, Pawpaw Lake, and with noodles. We're supposed to jump in the water with noodles. Now, I must add that we have now graduated to fancy rafts that we float around the pontoon on. So that's a noodle story. Yes, they're a lot of fun. We've been at it a lot of years, and it's been fun.
If you woke up tomorrow as an animal, which one would it be?
Borgie.
Yes, of course. Of course.
You can put a lot in that.
Oh, I said if I'm coming back, I want to come back as Borgie.
Judy, what's one thing you'd rather pay someone to do than do yourself?
Wait,
Read it.
what's
What's one thing
one thing you
rather
pay
someone
to
to do than do yourself? Did you hear that? What's one thing you'd rather pay someone to do than do yourself?
Let's turn that one around. Maybe Charlotte can come up
Charlotte,
with an
what
answer.
one thing would you rather do than pay someone? Charlotte, what one thing would you rather pay someone to do than do yourself?
I don't know.
Feed you?
No.
No.
Charlotte, your homework. Pick up your toys.
Oh, there you go.
Charlotte, how about your homework?
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at that. She turned that.
Question to now, number one.
That's yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Judy, what is something that amazes you?
Something that amazes me? Ken. Hey, you had to live this weekend. Oh, wow.
Okay. Yeah.
Judy, have you ever crashed a party? And if so, let's hear the details.
Never.
She could talk about it.
So, if someone appeared with a time booth and gave you a chance to go back in time anywhere, where would you go and what would you do?
I don't have anything to go back for. I mean, start yesterday all over again, maybe. I mean, it's
There you go.
life is good.
Groundhog Day.
Yeah.
If you could resurrect one famous person, who would it be?
So many famous people have died so young, and I don't know, because they're famous, you think they should have lived forever. I mean, Princess Diana, Kennedy, all those tragic deaths. Not that it's that important, but that's what came into my head first. John F. Kennedy, those kinds of people. Why did they die? It just shouldn't have happened.
What is something that you've tried that you'll never do again?
Back at you, Jer.
I can't talk about it in public.
That's why I passed at you.
That's my answer.
Oh, go on, tell me.
That's it.
Oh my gosh, there's a lot of, this is a big one.
Come
What's the strangest thing you believed as a child?
I believed that you grew up and then you grew back down. I did. As a little girl, I truly thought that. I wasn't thinking about anybody dying. You grew up and then you went back down. Very good. They used to tease me about it.
Not a chance. You know they make bigger fonts? No, I didn't bring them. Do you believe in aliens?
No.
Just a second.
No.
She said no, you don't.
Okay.
And now the end is near.
Judy, if you have a doppelganger out there, what would you do if you met them? If you have a doppelganger out there, ganger, someone who looks exactly like you, what would you do if you met them?
I'm prettier than you are. Gorgeous.
Would you, Judy, this is very serious. Would you continue to date Ken if he owned a pet snake?
Yes, but the snake would go. Oh, no.
Sitting here.
Mary, where are you going?
This looks like a test.
What was the answer?
No, yes, but the snake would go.
Are you sure?
Yes.
You positive?
Here, you get in front of me. Okay, go.
Come here. No, come here.
Oh, Kenneth. Oh.
This is a two-part question.
Oh, boy.
And you have to listen to both parts, because it's very serious. Judy, if you traded Ken in, how much do you think you'd get for him? And B, what would you spend the money on?
Hey, Don, where did that question come from? That was not in the basket.
No.
I knew it was in the basket.
I'm going to put that one back. No, I'll do it. I'd want millions and millions, and then he'd get a new Ken.
What is something about yourself that you hope will change but probably never will?
Change is hard. I know, yeah, I'll let you do that. You come up with a change. Or something witty and funny.
Not that we're counting.
Help me out here. Help me out here.
That your big toe be the same size as your next toe.
That you would be a traveling master bridge player.
Okay, perfect. I love bridge.
Oh my. Well, I hope this one's easy. Have you ever been arrested?
No, but I have ridden in a paddy wagon. You know, where they round up a bunch of people. We were at what was called a grasser at Michigan State. It got raided. Yeah, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And anyway, it was underage drinking, and they sent the paddy wagon, loaded us all up, took us downtown, made sure we were all late getting back to the dorm. And that was back in the day when the girls got late minutes, and then you were campused, which meant you spent the weekend in your room at the dorm. Now, the boys and the girls live side by side. First, I have to get it open. Okay.
What is the worst meal Ken has cooked for you?
No meal that is ever cooked for Judy is bad.
Good. Good answer.
Judy does not cook.
Good answer.
I ate liver and onions the day my oldest son was delivered in the hospital, and loved it.
If you had to pick an animal, what animal do you find to be the sexiest?
Sexiest? Sexiest. Sorry. All yours.
English bulldog.
Oh, English Bulldog, of course. English Bulldog, I think. Or
Okay.
Boston Bull Terrier.
Which animal scares you the most and why?
Snake. Snake. They're slithery.
Yeah.
Get up.
What are the top 3 qualities that draw you to someone new? Top 3 qualities that draw you to someone new.
Top 3. I like sincere people. Big smiles. I think smiles and eyes and sincerity. You can tell a lot about people by if they look at you.
Hey, where's the snake? Looks a little bit like Ken.
Look at those eyes. See?
He wasn't talking about the eyes.
What would you grab if your house was on fire?
Grab it. Oh, I have thought about this, and I never could come up with something. I don't know. The kids' baby books. I don't know. Something like that.
Have you ever had another hair color other than your own natural color?
Yes, because I was fighting being gray since I was 26. And so I colored and colored and colored, and I said, no more. I gave up.
Where's the fortune cookie when you need it?
Okay. Let me see. Do you like to do it in the living room or the... Wrong question. Wrong question. Sorry. Sorry.
Yes, I do.
Okay. Oh, look, not bad either. How many days could you last in solitary confinement, and how would you do?
How many days would I last? Solitary confinement. Ooh, no, no, that wouldn't work at all. No. An hour.
If you had a superpower, what would it be?
Superpower. You get that one back.
Fly.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Okay.
Cheaper than traveling.
Okay, Judy. Oh, do you cry during movies?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Yes. Some movies were made for crying, yes. I like those kind of movies, actually.
Okay, I'm next here. Okay.
What do you think about more than anything else?
Think about more than anything else. Oh, my wonderful friends. We're going to just leave it right there. Oh, my
Okay.
wonderful friends.
Would you ride on the back of a motorcycle in full leather?
No.
No leather or ride a motor?
I've ridden on a motorcycle, but not in full leathers. So, no. I probably wouldn't do that, no.
What is the one thing still left on your bucket list?
I don't know if it's really the one thing left, but I have relatives in England that have been traced back to the 1500s. You know, they did a family tree and found us in the United States. And I always said, you know, I guess maybe before I go, I'd like to meet that lady that found the family. So I guess, yeah, that's a good one. No, we've talked about it, but you know, it's just doesn't seem to get on the list. So we'll see, maybe someday. Thank you so much. Those people up there, my boys, I was always a little disappointed I didn't have a girl. But they brought me my girls, and I am so blessed. Katie and Mike brought another girl. Dawn and Mark brought another girl. Anna Carter, and that's my family. I love you. Thank you for being here, and thank you.
All right.
One more family. I inherited what I call family. And that's this guy, and we lost the other people.
Yeah.
He's been wonderful to me. He has welcomed me, he's loved me, and I thank you. Let's cut some cake.
All right, let's everybody sing happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Judy. Happy birthday to you. And many more days.
Just cut.
Make a wish. No, not that one.
I'm going to wish for all of you. May you be as happy as I am today.
Thank you.
Doesn't work unless you. And you're going to think it's silly, but I worked with a girl, and your wish won't come true unless you bite the candle. You don't have to bite it or eat it or whatever, but you have to bite the candle to make your wish come true. Kim Carnes. I'd never heard of it either. I think she was trying to get me to eat a candle, but. How do you? I fell right into it and I bit the candle. How do you want me to cut it? Is it pre-cut?
Just cut a little bit, then let us after the rest.
Okay.
Okay.
Run the rest. Good.
Or serve the first, there you go. That'll work.
I didn't have a pan big enough. Otherwise you would have done it.
You're supposed to
Feed it?
to me.
Oh. Oh. There you go.
Good.
Good?
Well, I love sweet stuff.
Dick and Nancy Martirano. Fantastic. Thank you. Here's Heather. My brother-in-law, Heather. She's out. Okay. She's the one that came up with the trivia idea and the trivia questions. So that's where that came from. Katie. Where's Katie?
She's outside checking the car.
Okay. Anyway, it was Katie. Gave me a lot of pictures to use, along with Dawn. Thank you. And it's also Katie's dad that made the 75 gifts book, and we had it shipped down here. So that's where that came from. And Ann Gordon, and probably wish they weren't our neighbors. Don swears that he's going to charge me rent for the amount of stuff I've been putting into his garage. But you guys did a fabulous job in picking stuff up. But Don, I want you to stand up, please. Yeah.
I do too.
This is the guy that did Judy's portrait up here. It's just absolutely magnificent. He did a great job. But anyway, just, thank you for everybody coming and that. But and the helpers were just fantastic. So anyway, it's just great. I don't think I forgot anybody.
And thank you, Judy, for getting born.
Yeah.
My pleasure, you guys.
So.
Same place next year. Come on back.
Oh, somebody else is going to plan this party. And you're good at this. Katie wants to say something before everybody leaves.
By no means am I a public speaker, but my new friend Heather here gave me a wonderful idea, and that's to speak from your heart. So, I absolutely love my mother-in-law. We talk every day, at least once a day, if not 10. Because Judy can usually never remember, or I can usually never remember everything that we want to say in the beginning. I just want to say I'm happy all of you are here. I am ecstatic that I am here, and that I'm so happy that she is the love of my life. Not only did she give me my wonderful husband, but she welcomed me into her family and my daughter at a time where I guess I was impressionable as a young adult, and she has taught me how to be beautiful and graceful and confident and hold your head up high in no matter what situation, and that you can walk through anything in life. So, I love you to death, and I am so happy that you are my mother.
One more thing.
This is the last, though.
Yeah.
I'm going to read it because otherwise I won't be able to say it. Okay. Here's to our future. While love resides in our hearts, we will always feel the joy, fire, and innocence of youth and never grow old. Happy birthday to my perfect, precious princess.
Thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you all for coming.
Fabulous day.